Good morning, students. We had started with the new chapter, that is Sultans of Delhi. And in the Sultans of Delhi, which were ruled by the Delhi Sultans, and the period between 1206 AD and the 1526 AD in Indian history is known as Delhi Sultanates. And under the Delhi Sultanates, we have five dynasties which they were ruled. The first was Slave Dynasty, second was Khilji Dynasty, third was Tughlaq Dynasty, fourth was Sayyid Dynasty, and last was Lodi Dynasty. These were the important five dynasties who ruled the Delhi. Coming to the Delhi Sultanates in the previous class, in that we have five rulers. One is Qutb bin Aibak, Iltutmish, Razia Sultan, Naziruddin Muhammad, and Balban. How the Qutb bin Aibak became the ruler, and how the Iltutmish ascended the throne next to the Qutb bin Aibak. What are the difficulties faced by the Razia Sultan? How the Balban became through political tricks, he became the ascended the throne. All these we saw. In today's class, we will going to study the next two dynasty, that is Khilji dynasty and about the Tughlaq dynasty. So students, in today's class, we will be knowing the rulers who ruled the Khilji dynasty and the Tughlaq dynasty. So students, this is the empire which was occupied by the ruled by the Alauddin Khilji and the empire. So this is the Khilji dynasty which they ruled the portion of the region which were ruled by the Khilji dynasty, which you are seeing in the map. Now coming to the next dynasty, that we, as I said, Khilji dynasty. Once the slave dynasty got ended, the Khilji dynasty came to existence. Among this, the Jalaluddin Khilji was the founder of Khilji dynasty. Who was the founder? Jalaluddin Khilji was the founder of Khilji dynasty. He was assassinated by his nephew Alaluddin Khilji. Jalaluddin Khilji was the founder. He was assassinated after Jalaluddin Khilji. The Alaluddin Khilji as a nephew, he ascended the throne. He took over the position of the king or the ruler after the Jalaluddin Khilji, and he became the next sultans of the Khilji dynasty. Now coming to the knowing about the Alauddin Khilji was the ruler who ruled between the period of 1296 to 1316 CE. He was the first ruler of Delhi Sultanate to extend the empire in the south of India for the first time. So he was built as a able administrative system, and he conquered Gujarat in 1299 CE, and he captured important cities Chittor, Ujjain, Chanderi and Mandwa during his ruling. So in 1306 and 1307, Alauddin sent his trusty general Malik Kafur and brought Yadavas of Devagiri region under his control. But 2 years later, this Kafur led another expedition to the south, and he conquered in helping the Kakatiyas of Warangal and Pandyas of Madurai and Hoysalas of Dwara Samudra. As they captured the Kakatayas of Warangal and Pandyas of Madurai, Hoysalas of Dwarasamudra, by 1310 he took control over the whole of India. Who? Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji by 1310, by his political intelligence, he took over the portion of the all these, that is Kakatiyas of Warangal, Pandyas of Madurai, Hoysalas of Dwarasamudra with the help of his chief general Malik Kafur. And in 13 he took over a control. Alauddin Khilji death occurred in 1360 CE. He was the last ruler. The last ruler Khusrau Malik in 1320. So the successor of the Alauddin, the next after the Alauddin Khilji, there were no competitors to compete the or rule the region. So his death in 1316 was occurred, and due to the political tricks or the political plan, and Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq defeated the last Khilji. So that is Khusrau Malik. Khusrau Malik was the last ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty, and he was defeated by the Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq in 1320. So by this the Khilji dynasty got ended up. Now coming to the one more dynasty. In the ruling of the Delhi, there were five dynasty, as I said. One is slave dynasty, we saw, and second one is Khilji dynasty. Now third one is Tughlaq dynasty. The important rulers of this dynasty were Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Coming to the Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq, who defeated the last ruler of the Khilji dynasty, that is Kushar Khusrau Malik, the ruler of Khilji dynasty, was defeated by this Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq. So Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq was the important and efficient able commander come ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty. He ruled during the period of 1320 to 1324 CE, and he restored the peace and stability in the administrative in the region, in the empire, in the Delhi. And he solved because of the advantages of the weaknesses of the central authority after the death of Alauddin Khilji. Many were interested in to capture the position. However, his rule was short-lived, but he died in an accident while returning from the successful expedition of Bengal while conquering the Bengal. But many historians says that his accident was not his death was not accident. It was a political plan, or the political deliberately he was planned to murder him, or plan to assassinate him, or to get control over by his son Jana Khan, who succeeded him to the throne and took the title of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So now we came to understood who is the Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was the son of Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq. In order to gain control over the throne, he planned with the other political leaders of the region. He took the help of the other peoples, and he helped in dying of or in death of his father Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq. Later, he got the title. Who was the son of Ghiyazuddin Tughlaq? Juna Jauna Khan. So this Jauna Khan became that who succeeded him to the throne, and he took the title of Muhammad bin Tughlaq.